Well, hello friends, welcome to Rewake videos. My name is William. Welcome to season 4. This is where we look at the companies like your Ellen Grays, your Franc, these companies that help you with retirement, that help you with investing, that help you with saving. So in this particular season, we'll be looking into saving and investing practically, looking at their websites. Like for instance, we dealt with Sanlam, and now we are dealing with Franc, and now we'll be dealing with other companies as well, and we'll be looking at the calculations of how much do I need to be able to invest for a particular goal or for a particular thing that I want to be able to achieve in my life, be it retirement, be it vacation, and so forth. So I want to be able to invite you to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, and stay with us. Watch these videos so that you can be able to grow in your finances. Thank you so much. I'm so excited that you are with us. So before we continue, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, and let's grow together. The main purpose of the videos that I'm making is to be able to give you authentic and truthful information. I don't want to be able to lie to people and tell you that a particular software or app will be able to assist you to make money or so forth, and at the end of the day you don't make money just because I'm chasing views and comments and likes. No, I want to be able to give you information which will be able to assist you in growing your finances. So thank you for joining us. So make sure that you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, and let's grow together. Remember as well to become a member. So as soon as the next semester of the year, the next half of the year begins in July, we'll be starting with live videos where we'll be talking, and perhaps we'll be inviting people to come through, and we'll be trying to grow our latest podcast, Nyuka Kokasi, as well, so that it gets busy, right? So that's our aim, and that's what we want to be able to achieve by December. Today we are talking about Franc app, right? We are talking about Franc app. So this is one of the companies that I was afraid of investing through them, right? So the reason why I was afraid is because it was simple. it was simple. So when I first used it, I was like, oh my word, this is so simple, I don't trust it. You'd find that somebody else is trying to take chances and steal people's money. That's the first thing that came to my mind. But as I delayed to make a review, because it's been months, I've been delaying to make a review of this particular app and their services. I started to realize as I went through their apps over and over again that this is a good app, especially for people who don't know anything about investing. So when it started, I believe that it started to help us to reach certain goals, right? So if you're using Time Bank, they have this services called goals. So goals, it just simply means that I'm saving for a particular thing in my life. So if I want to get married, if I want to buy a house, if I want to buy a car, if I want to buy a dog, so whatever it is that you wanted to do, so you would use them to be able to save, and you will get a bit of interest over the money that you are saving with them. So now it looks like it's a long-term thing. So that's why they're saying save and invest with Franc, right? So we're gonna go through their website. We're gonna go through firstly their page. I want you to bear in mind, I never logged in with my PC, so I have it on my phone, never logged in with my PC. So what we are going to do is that we're going to go through the website, and just so you know, today is actually the first time I went through the website like thoroughly, right? So bear with me. Bear with me. So firstly, they say save and invest with Franc, the easiest and safest way to grow your wealth. So like I said, I have it on my phone. So that means that you can get it on your phone as well. So you can download on your App Store. You can download on your Android phone. You can download on your Hawaii if your phone doesn't take Google services. So they also say join 120,000 people. So what I liked about this is that the apps that we usually use, they would lie to you and tell you there's 100 million people that are using it, only to find out that there's actually 5 million, right? So here they are honest. They're telling you 120,000 people are using this. So I like that. So if you want to begin to invest with them and become an investor, you can just click on that and just fill up your details and be able to, if you have a referral code from a friend or whoever, you can enter the referral code. But anyway, you can get this app on your phone. So if you're living in a shack, if you're living in a Wendy house, if you're living in if you are middle class, if you're lower class and low class and middle class and high class, everyone can use these services. So I encourage you to actually do it. See, the problem, when it comes to money is that people use what they're familiar to. So they would use your easy equities only. They would use their IQ options only. They would use so forth and so forth only. But, it's for me, when I define diversifying your portfolio, I also speak about the services that you use from the companies that you choose, right? So don't just use one company, don't just use Franc. Use Franc and all these other ones. Maybe have 5 companies in your pocket that you are investing through, right? Because they all have different services, products, and service charges as well, right? So I encourage you to use, I genuinely encourage you to use Franc. It's a great app and a great company. So save and invest and learn. The learning comes with their, what you call this, a school, for lack of a better word. Should I say school? Let me just check here. Academy, yes. So they teach you about investing. They teach you this and that you don't know, about how to invest with them and where to invest through them. Because this is a DIY thing. So it's about you putting the money in a particular thing that you want to be able to invest in, right? So later you will earn. So the earning comes when the interest you have interest over your investing, right? So, or your investment grows, right? So they tell you, I've been here for over, I think I've been on this website for over 20 minutes. So now it keeps on, restarting. So you could have started investing 5 minutes and 17 seconds ago. So, right. So they encourage you again to become an investor. So these are the co-founders, right? So I encourage you to just jump into the website. The website just franc.app, right? So this is a co-founder. This is a co-founder and CEO. So they give you in a nutshell why they chose to be able to start this or build this app, and give these services, because they said that he says that when he came back to South Africa, he found it difficult to be able to invest using the apps that were here, right? And so he decided to say like, you know what, let me create something that will be able to help our people, and he did, right? Which is Franc app. So part of the services that you would get, a lot of companies actually use these companies. I'm talking your F&B, I'm talking your easy equities, your banks, they use these Ellen Gray's ETFs, Cetrix ETFs, and Signia ETFs, because these are really, services that we are used to getting in South Africa. So they would help you diversify your portfolio, right? You would find that there's in Cetrix, there is top 40 companies that are within the JSE, and also they're in Ellen Gray and Signia, right? You would find that there's in Cetrix there is property ETF, and so forth. So they give you that option to be able to invest using Cetrix through them, right? And I made a video on Cetrix and Ellen Gray. I haven't made a video on Signia, so check it out so that you can get information. Remember, I told you, if I didn't mention, sorry, but you can start at a minimum of 100 Rand. So they say 50 Rand per week. So how much can you save? Use a slider to see how much you can invest. Invest could be worth based on how much your investment could be worth based on 0% growth rate per year, right? So let me see. If I want to be able to invest 100,000 a year, that means a week I need to be able to invest 1,800. So where's my calculator? Let's check. Because most of us don't make money per week. We make it a month. So that would be 1,000, let's say 1,900 multiplied by 4, right? So it will be 7,000. So you would have to save 7,000 to make 100,800 in 1 year, right? So multiplied by 12 months equals to 91, sorry, and you would have an extra. So let's say what's your extra? It's 100 Rand. 100,842. So you would have an extra 9,642, right? So coolies. So say I can only afford to give 50 Rand a week, right? So that means if I gave 200 Rand a week, so no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to say 50. I wanted to say 200 Rand a month, right? So let's say you want to be able to invest 200 Rand, which is 50 Rand a week. We have 4 weeks, right? Multiplied by 12 equals to 2,400. So what's your extra? Minus 2,726 equals to 326. So you would have made a profit of 326. For me, that works, right? That works. Now let's go to a person who, okay, this is a person who like lower class, right? 200 Rand, lower class, right? So now let's go to a person who can actually afford let's say 1,000. No, let's say what's 500 Rand divided by 4, right? It's 125, right? So fine, let's say 500 Rand a month, right? You can afford 500 Rand a month multiplied by 4, it's equals to 2,000, right? Say you can, okay, wait, no, sorry, I made a mistake. I wanted to say if you can, middle class, yes, if you can afford 2,000 Rand, right? A month, right? So 2,000 Rand a month. You'll excuse me if I'm making any mistakes. Multiplied by that's 2,000 Rand a month multiplied by 12 equals to 24,000 Rand, right? So this is how much you would be able to get. That is including the interest, right? So if you were to, like, let's say you this is middle class, right? This is middle class. The 50 Rand, the 201 a month is lower class. So now let's go to at least upper class. You know, like you can afford maybe 5 grand, not per week, per month, right? So not per week, per month. We're calculating per month because not everyone makes money per week. So multiplied by 12. It's 60,000 Rand, right? This is inclusive of the interest, right? So fine. Let's use their calculations. So talking about Ellen Gray, this is Ellen Gray. They give you information. I think there's Ellen Gray's website. Yes, they give you information on their fund. So they added a link to their website leading to Ellen Gray, right? Also to Cetrix, right? Remember I told you Cetrix has different kinds of what you call as ETFs. So they also have their calculation based on how much you want to be able to invest, right? Say I want to invest 100 Rand a month on a top 40. These are their ETFs, right? On a top 40 ETF for the next, say it's 2005, 6, 7, 8. Let's say I'm in 2025. Why does it end on select the year of investment? Okay. It was supposed to be, I don't know what's wrong, because it was supposed to say from 2025 to 20 something, whatever. But either way, your year of investment would be 2024, so it gives you the value of how much you'd be able to receive. Okay, I think they need to fix that. If I'm getting it wrong, you'll just correct me. So anyway, this is Signia. Then let's go to their calculation. Oh, I have to. I don't want to do this. No, I don't want. So yeah, I don't want to do this. I don't want to log in with my PC. Sorry. So, but either way, don't calculate. If you're using your calculator, don't calculate based on per week. Calculate based on per month, right? So for instance, if I can only afford to invest 200 a month, that means per week it's 50 Rand, right? So it will tell you in a year you would have saved 2,000 including interest, right? So if I can only invest 2,000 a month, so that means that this is how much I'll be able to get. This is per week. Remember, we have 4 weeks and so forth. So I hope that you understand. Excuse me if I made a couple of mistakes there, but anyway, how does it work? So you choose a goal, right? Remember I told you that in the beginning it seems like it was meant for saving for a particular goal. So they still have those goal orientated idea. So saving is hard, but having something to save towards make it easier. Whether you need emergency fund, right? Or for rainy days, or you are planning to buy your first house, goals give you something to save for. So stick to your plan. So they help you with goals. You choose a goal. What is it that you want to be able to save or invest for? So select the strategy. There are so many saving options out there. It's hard to even it's hard for even the seasoned saver to choose. We make it easier by giving you recommended strategies based on the timeline of your goal and current financial situation. You just need to accept, make a deposit. So depositing your savings into your funds is easy and seamless. You can make a deposit safely and securely through the app or through your banking app. What's more, you can set up a regular payment to put your savings on autopilot so you don't spend it all on payday, right? So how to choose an investment goal? Regular investing. Regular investing can help you smooth out your returns. It involves putting a set amount into your investments each month. Emergency funds, retirement, funerals, property, personal, it's great for that. So investment towards a target, wedding, big purchase, new car, education. So they encourage you to choose your goal. I'm sure it's going to want me to log in. Right. So how to choose an investment goal. So that's how you choose your investment goal. Is it regular? Is it not? So you have to log in. So words on the streets. These are people that are within the community that are, encouraging people to join in. The achievements that the Franc has been recognized as leading investment app. Best financial in 2022, 2023. It was impact winner, most initiative investment app 2022, fastest growing investment app 2022, right? So Authorized and regulated by Financial Services Conduct Authority. Protected, regulated through the Collective Investment Schemes Control Act. Secure, we use bank level encryptions for all your personal information, right? Listen, and they have their podcasts there, so you can listen for more information. Learn and grow, you can subscribe. Like I said, you can download, and there are more services there, right? So greatness. So let's go way to the top, right? Let's go way, way, way up. So, but let me just stop right here and see you on part 2 of this one, right? So on part 2, we'll deal with all of these, just explain what needs to be explained. But for now, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button, hit that notification button, and let's grow together. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this particular video helped you to get to know more of the particular products when it comes to investing and how, when, and why to invest so that you can be able to grow in your finances. So remember to join our membership. Remember also to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, and also to comment down below. Remember, most importantly, to share these videos so that people can be able to have the information that you just received. Thank you so much. Join us next time.